Greg and Olivia going to that ginormous tree I found last time. Well, since I was here last, the water's gone up. It's almost out of the banks. It was almost bone dry last time. You got anything to say, Olivia? For the 4 or 5 viewers?
My feet are ticklish.
Your feet are ticklish?
The grass is tickling my feet.
Oh. Where we're going in, last time something sounded like it threw something. It was really weird. I stopped in my tracks if you watched the video. I'm like, what the hell was that? I don't know what it was, but I didn't go in there last time, but I came out right where that happened. But we are going to go identify this tree in here and measure it and see how big it is and see what kind it is. See, this would be a nice place, especially the last 2 washouts. They're nice. If you pull up Google Maps, you'll see what I mean. But that's the danger, is they'll get uprooted like that tree right there. Being so close to the creek, this big tree. It's been there forever, but it's not going to be there forever. See all these lily pads? Oh, there's a big crane flying. At least I think it's a crane. Too big to be anything else. See, I'm not sure if that's deep enough to have fish in it. Holy smokes. They found timber rattler snakes in Brown County. That's just a couple counties over. So that means that they're probably around here too, especially around in this spot. I see frogs. Still just deer prints, it looks like. Deer prints. Deer. Deer. A lot of deer. Yeah, this is it. This is where we can cross. I walked all the way down there last time because I didn't know where we could cross. But we can cross here. What, this? This ain't. I came in here, walked all in these weeds. I didn't get one tick or one rash from anything, so I don't think you have anything to worry about. Snakes, I'm walking the deer trail as long as you stay in the trail. I didn't even see a snake last time. But yeah, they can't mow in here, so these weeds are going to be really tall. This is what it was like out there by the levee. But that tree won't be too far away now. I'm going to announce our presence. What the shit? I broke my thing. Well,
Fucking bear trap?
a what?
What is that?
I don't know. Stand back though. No. It's not. A piece of plastic. It's in the ground though. I don't know why it's in the ground. My stick broke. Oh boy. See, I think this would be a perfect place to hide. Did you hear that? I wonder what the hell that was. I wonder if my phone picked it up. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Shit. I didn't plan on that. This little thing that was all dry is now all mud and water. Shit. That's a problem. I don't know if we can cross up here or not. I was not expecting that. Fucking thing's flooded all the way around. This looks like our best chance, but I don't know. That tree's like right there. Really? Let me grab your stick. You can help keep your balance. Okay, I didn't want to walk this far down. Now I gotta walk back. Now that's water. Hold on, let me think. It's a lot longer walk if we don't cut through here. Oh, we can make it through here. You're gonna have to jump with your stick though.
Oh, that's cool.
Now we should be good, but this is really high. We want to walk back this way. We'll have to remember that on the way out. Unless we just keep going and take a left. There's a stump right here. It's daylight out. You might want to shut that flashlight off.
I'm scared of snakes.
Oh, well. They'll bite me first. I did not have to take this path last time. I'm seeing a deer trail, so there's a stump right here too. We should be getting cleared up here in a second. Oh, these are these things I thought were structures last time. Drop off right here. Not too bad. If you're scared of snakes, put your stick out in front of you, kind of leads you out. We'll walk right next to here. See this right here? Don't this look like a structure? There's a couple of them. They're like viney trees, but shit. See that right there? Like something can hide in it?
Yeah.
And there's another one up here. Get out of here, bug. Okay, that tree should be right up here. See, here's another one. Right here. Almost like something's kind of built it and is waiting for deer to walk by. We'll try to follow this deer trail on the side here. This is the back side of one of the decent washouts. See, when this creek floods, these washouts fill with water and it brings all the fish. Yeah, bass, crappie, catfish, you name it. Okay, it should be right up here. There's that big bitch. Stump right here. That is a big ass fucking tree. I have no idea what it is, but I know it's about 5 feet at the fucking base.
It's huge.
It is fucking huge, ain't it?
I've never seen one like that around.
I haven't either. That's what I'm saying. There's not another one around here like that.
Is this a seashell?
They're clams. They
Oh.
come from the washouts. Yeah, so I'm gonna lay these sticks on the edge, and I got these piece of shit tape measure. I'm gonna see if I can measure, if I can lay these straight, and then lay the other one straight. Gotta move that stick. It's got some sticking out of the ground there, so we'll count that as the base too. Okay. That looks about straight. That one probably needs to go out a little, but there's a sticks in the way. Okay. Here, you hold that. That looks like a pointed end, but I can't tell. They both look like they're pointed end. I want it to be as accurate as possible. It looks like it's pointed out. It looks straight. Okay. I'm gonna throw these away. Yeah. It's over 5 feet. It says it's about 62 inches, so it's about 5 feet 2 inches.
That's huge.
5 feet 2 inches at the base. Now we gotta try. Grandma said you could check the bark and see what type it is. But I don't know. I'll have to stop my recording. Oh, you got your phone?
Yeah.
See if you can Google Lens it and see if it says anything. See, the video doesn't know justice. But that thing is over 5 feet at the base. That is humongous. It's bigger up there than any tree I've ever seen. At its base. Its base is just humongous. Barely fits in the picture frame.
That's what it says.
What? It says it's a shagbark hickory. So it's a hickory tree?
That thing looks strange.
If it's a hickory, then it should have hickory nuts. I don't see nuts though. Oh. I wish it had something growing out of it where I could take its leaf. I can see the leaves from here. I wonder if it's wider this way than 5 feet. It sticks out over here. So it's probably 5.5 feet if you're on this side. Because it sticks out farther on this corner.
Yeah. How old do you think this thing is?
Hundreds of years. It's got to be... It's definitely over 100. It possibly could be 200 or 300. I don't know how old they get. It's the biggest fucking tree I've ever seen. I wonder if I get a picture of the leaves. Do you think you could get a picture of the leaves? That's the closest leaves we got that I can see right up there on that third branch it's got. It's a historical tree to me. I think it could be over 100 feet tall. I can't tell. If it's not over 100, it's got to be close to 100.
Now it's saying oak tree.
By getting a picture of the leaf?
Yeah. Cottonwood tree.
Well, that's what I was worried about, that it's not going to make up its mind. I wonder if it's the same as this tree.
Can you take a picture of this one?
I think it's possibly the same tree. It's just that one looks different because it's older.
It'd be cool to camp out here.
You can. I mean, there's no posted signs, so you easily can. People do. There's usually campfires built up on the other side, right next to the levee, because I don't know if anybody owns this technically. I think the county owns it all the way to the creek, but somebody posted signs back there a couple of years ago. But I didn't see them this time. There's a boat and a deer stand down there too, but it's way farther down, like twice as far. But yeah, this is beautiful back here. And this time of year, this is why I think that they travel down, up and down through here. Look how easy it is to hike.
Mm-hmm.
There could be one standing right there, we wouldn't be able to see it.
Can't you like test the wood or something? Let me get a picture of the bark.
Well, I don't know. I think the best way to do it is maybe there's a...
This one says thick, deeply furrowed bark of mature eastern cottonwood.
A cottonwood?
It says cottonwood trees are frequently found in floodplains and moist soils capable of reaching massive sizes.
Try Googling cottonwood tree, big cottonwood tree, and see if it looks the same.
Okay.
It's just hard to tell because it looks so much different than the other ones.
Does this look like it? There's this one. Largest male cottonwood tree.
Maybe.
That's in New York.
Well, I don't know. Wish it had limbs farther down. We had something to pick off of it. I think the best thing to do is to zoom in and get a picture of the leaves that we can see. And then we should be able to identify the tree by the leaves, even if Google Lens can't. As long as we got a good picture of the leaves, because I can't really tell what shape they're in. It's hard to tell from this angle. And if we can check the leaves, we can look for closer trees and identify it. Because it very well may be the same as that tree. We just can't tell because it's so big and out of the ordinary. I think it's 100 feet tall. It could be more.
I got some pictures. There's one.
Can you zoom in any more on the leaves? Because I'm trying to find their shape. Oh, they're sitting still a little better now. This is an amazing tree. And people don't usually come up through here because it leads to the bridge, and people don't. There's no human footprints back here besides mine, so not very many people know about this tree. Where's all that from? Yeah, that's from the other tree. The leaves are so fucking high, there's nothing close. Just to give people an idea, I think this tree's over 100 feet tall. If it's not over 100, it's got to be close to 100. But depending on what tree it is, depends on whether it's some kind of record or not. Are you trying to get that limb way out over here?
Yeah.
Oh, the wind's taking off again. It's an amazing tree though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you look at that tree, it's probably 80 feet tall. And look how skinny it is. This thing's a ginormous mamma jamma. What is this? That's weird. Does a hole go in there?
Oh, fuck.
Probably fucking termites and other animals. That is just a beautiful tree. Well, I don't know if that bark will tell us what it is or not. Did you get close up?
I tried.
Okay. Can you Google Lens that leaf?
Yeah.
If I had a charger, you could hook up your phone to that flashlight. It's a power bank.
This one says cottonwood or aspen.
It's got to be a cottonwood then, I think. Aspens are, I think, in Colorado. Okay, Google cottonwood leaf and see if it's got the same leaf.
Does those look similar?
Go back again. I mean, it looks like it. So it looks like to me, eastern cottonwood.
Mm-hmm.
Look up biggest eastern cottonwood in Indiana. And then I'm going to have you stand in front of the tree, and I'm going to take a picture so people have a better reference.
Says this is the biggest one in Indiana.
Well, ours is definitely taller. Does it say how wide it is?
(8.32 feet).
8.32 feet.
Yeah.
And theirs is wider than ours. But ours is taller. Ours probably won't make it since it's right next to a creek and all this soil. Like, see that tree right there? It's dead. The one that's right next to the creek.
Yeah.
It's dead. The soil underneath it's gone. It's going to fall over. If this creek keeps expanding in 100 years, the creek might be here. I guess I can just take video and just take a picture of the video. Stand like in the middle of it. Okay, I think that's good. I think at its widest point, we would actually, if we measured it, its fucking roots are sticking out. About right. That looks about straight. And we measured it right here. I bet we get close to 5.5 feet. We're assuming it's a cottonwood. This is where it sticks out here. That looks about straight. Now I just gotta find the tape measure, and then we'll measure it one more time, and then we'll say its goodbyes. It's probably not a state record, but it's an amazing tree. It's definitely the tallest. It's taller than that one. I know that. You want to hold that a second? Okay. This measurement. Wow. Is that right? I just fell over, I guess. That one's saying it's over here. Back here on this side. If we're counting, I can't really get past that root. So I laid it next to it. But we'll do it like this. Technically, we won't go out past this root. But this side, I'm throwing these away. They're already broke. You bastard. This side, yeah, 77 inches. That's 6.5 feet on this side. 72 inches, let's see, 60, 12 to 4, 60 is 5 feet, 72 is 6 feet. So it's 72, 77. It's 6 feet, 5 inches wide, right here on this side. On the other side, it's smaller. You can see where it kind of dips in on that side. That's why we only got a 5 foot something measurement on that side. This side, 6 feet, 5 inches wide. That is ginormous. Technically, it's taller than you from side to side. But it's really because of this hump right here that sticks out. But technically, it's still its base. One more measurement. Go ahead and put everything down.
Your phone?
Yeah, everything on the ground. Hold this measurement and we'll go around the tree to see its circumference.
Okay.
Like go down though to where it's at its widest. Okay. The correct way to do this is with a string, but I don't have a string. 209 minus 4, 205. And it's probably a little wider than that. But 205 inches around is about 18 feet all the way around. You got your phone?
Yeah.
Google 205 divided by 12. Okay, 17 feet around. All the way around. 6 feet 5 inches. Widest at the base. I'm glad we're getting all this on camera. And over 100 feet tall. It's definitely a remarkable tree. I've been all around here, never seen anything like it. All right, well, we can go ahead and go.
This is like really old.
It is really old. I'd like to see how old it is. Maybe you can do more research and they'll probably tell you.
I want to take a piece of bark. Because, like, they say that, like, all these marks is, like, so many years that a tree's been alive.
Okay, well, I'm sure taking bark off of it's not going to hurt it.
Ew, it feels weird. It's, like, soft right there. Feel right here.
Might be termites. See,
Oh.
see in there?
Yeah.
Those bugs that were moving around? Probably termites. Like I said, this is the reason they don't get this big. There's usually something happens to it. They'll fall over, and this is a bad place for a tree because the water, everything's moist around here. And that creek will, every time it floods, will take more and more dirt away from the edge, and eventually it'll probably eat this tree. But if I had to guess, I would say this thing's 150 years old, just my guess.
It looks so cool.
It probably seen Indians.
Probably.
Amazing tree. Are you glad you seen it?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Because you won't see anything half this big in these woods. It's so out of place. All right, well, the animals, you need a drink? The animals will probably start coming out since it's getting dark. The tape measure, I don't even want to try to mess with it. I hate to leave it out here, but trying to carry this thing and won't go back up. Sure it won't hurt anything there. So we are saying goodbye to the tree. Not very many people have seen it, I can guarantee you that. Maybe not even the people going up and down the creek, because you can't really see how wide it is right here from out there on the water.
Yeah.
It's hiding. So 6 foot 5 inches at the base. Monster tree. We'll see you later, tree. Picture does no justice. It's just amazing. I better tie my shoe.
Do clams have pearls in them?
It's very rare. But yes, they do. Here's your stick. I'll take the shorter one. Okay, making it out of the woods. Probably best to... Hey, bullfrog. Try to hang out close to the washout again where the water Make sure that these plants don't grow too high, because it drowns them. It's a lot easier to walk when it's not flooded. Is there a deer path around here? There's a stick right there. Here's a deer path. We'll cut up here. See back there, there's like a bank, a flat spot where you can fish into the creek behind that washout. That's where Teddy usually goes fishing. Something made that stick move. Be careful walking this way, but there's less weeds over here. If you start to fall, just put your stick out in front of you and get your balance. I was actually wanting to camp on the other side. There's washouts on the other side too. What?
There's like a little pond there.
Oh, these washouts? Yeah. I used to come back here as a kid all the time. All the catfish and bass get trapped in these ponds and never know what you're gonna catch.
I kind of want to go fishing here.
Well, it looks like looks like the water's a little muddy, but it's probably because it's been raining. I'm sure that mud will settle down and it'll be better fishing. But yeah, you can still catch fish now. It's a little late in the season for crappie, but catfish and bass. Frogs. But I came back here to look for footprints. See what I could find. I found 0 human footprints coming up to the water. I don't know what that is. I see deer, but I don't recognize that. I don't know what the hell it is. I figured if there's Bigfoot walking through here, he'd want to get a drink. And he'd walk in these muddy parts. But they say they're smart and they don't like leaving footprints. So what do you mean? Well, I don't know when the washouts were made. I don't. Like, here's how it works. These washouts that you see, they dug up those washouts to build the levee.
Is there a deer footprint?
Yeah. See right here? There's another footprint next to it, but you see the two hooves?
Yeah.
But whatever screamed at me was no MF and deer. So there's other things that travel around through here. Problem is that on the trails here, like the deer trails, it's hard to see footprints. Most of the footprints you're going to see are in these wet spots by the washouts. But yeah, like I was saying, the washouts, like, they didn't just happen naturally. These washouts came from them building the levee. They dig up the dirt and then spread the dirt on the levee, and that's how you get to the levee.
So who built a levee?
I'm sure the county did, but I don't know when. I know it's been here for at least 50 or 60, 70 years, but I don't know how much farther than that's been. I'd say we're better closer to the edge here.
You think there's big fish right here?
No, because I think most of the big fish are... I walked down in here last week. Oh, look at that big fish. You missed it. It came right to the top of the water. It's probably striped bass. Most of the big fish, like the catfish, are going to be toward the bottom. But you never know. There's a fish right there, technically. It's in this little creek. The washout's better for you. Better fishing. There's fish that's been probably trapped 20, 30, 40 years in these washouts. What was... Did something just take off? I wonder what the hell be sitting right there. I guess there might be big fish in there. I wouldn't think so. I would think most of the fish wouldn't want to get caught in some little channel, but obviously there's some big fish coming up in here. I think we had to cross two little creeks here, didn't we? Okay. I don't remember where we crossed. Was it farther down, maybe? Yeah, I think we knocked it down here. Yeah, we crossed here. That water's flowing down through here. That's why there's big fish hanging out in this little creek. Water's flowing through here. Need to grab onto something?
No, I'm just looking. Do you think there's crawfish in there?
Yeah, I seen some crawdad mounds the other day when I came through here. Yeah, here's our log. Somebody actually built a little dock where you can walk into the woods in the next washout. That's where I crossed last time. Okay, where can we get out? Oh, goodness. See, that wasn't so bad.
That was a big fucking tree.
Ginormous. Definitely a historical tree. You could probably do some Googling and find out about how old it is. Well, that ain't good anymore. We can walk on the levee. Well, now that they mowed it, it'd be a lot cooler camping. Is that something on the levee? Looks like two of them. I bet they're deer. You see them? I see three of them. And the Indians, there's a creek that starts over here on this other road. This is Busterin Creek. The other creek is Old Busterin Creek. And that's where the Shakers made their settlement. And the Indians, like, Old Busterin Creek's a lot more historical. It's like a winding creek. And they would build settlements on it. It just starts right over there, ends in Knox County. A lot better view from up here. But this is the time of year where I think that they can hide. Nobody even know they're here.
I don't understand how many like little lake things or pond things look like.
I mean, what?
Like this little thing.
What things?
Like the water area.
Oh, the washouts?
Yeah.
Your grandpa might know when they built them. I don't know. But they had to get the dirt from somewhere, so they just dug up a bunch of dirt right next to the creek, poured it on this levee, and that blocks the river and the creek when it floods. So, I don't know, it might only be 70, 80 years old. I don't know. If that's true, now, that tree could have been around when the Indians were here, but as far as the washouts go, they probably weren't here. And I don't know why that one's just, it's been overtaken with lily pads for decades. It's always a good idea to watch behind you. If there are cougars or something more terrifying, they stalk their prey. Those deer, they're on top of the levee now. See them?
Yeah. Kind of.
But something screamed at me out here, and it was no bird. It was not a coyote. It made no noise, and I could not see it with my own eyes. It was crazy. I got too close to something, and it told me to get out now. And I heard it loud and clear. And I ran like a child through the woods. There's a big deer over there. I can see him from here.
I want to go hunting out here.
Well, there's a deer right there. You can get away with it because there's no posted signs. If there are, I didn't see them last time. If there are, they're at the very end, at the last good washout. Somebody could technically, if it's not flooded, sit over here somewhere, pop them when they're going in and out.
Is that one just staring at us?
Yeah. It's assessing whether we're in danger or not. We're walking up pretty close to it, so it should have took off by now. Rah! There it goes. Oh, there's a little one with it.
Oh.
I think it's a baby. I think it's stuck. I think that's why it's standing there, because it's a baby and it's stuck. And that's its mom. We'll have to check it out. I think it's stuck in the mud. Rah! Oh, it got out. It's a baby. Don't run in the mud. There it goes. With its mommy. Still watching us. Maybe there's another one. That is a tiny little baby. Look at that little guy. Yeah, I don't think there's any more. I don't think that's one. But your grandma don't believe in this stuff.
Bigfoot?
If you get online, anything really, if she hasn't seen it, it don't exist. If you get online, there's people that live in the Hoosier National Forest, and they'll do interviews with these people online and tell them what they've seen. And they just see them all the time like they're nothing. They're used to them. Sometimes they come up and slap their house and do weird shit, but they're definitely there. It's just we can't really come up with physical proof that they're there, but they are. I've just listened to so many interviews of people, even in Indiana. It's just like a matter of fact. They're like, Bigfoot exists. I see him all the time. People see him with a baby on their shoulder. People see him by themselves or with 2 or 3 others. That looks like a ginormous deer down there on the edge of the woods. I can see him from a half mile away. But you gotta get lucky with the footprints. I do think they come through here, but and I learned after I got screamed at, always record. If I would have had that on recording, we would be listening to it every day saying, what in the hell is that? Nothing screams like that in the woods. It's not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to exist. And yet, it happened to me. And your mom heard it.